Imagine just for a moment that all the oxygen on Earth vanished, no air to breathe, no O2 in the atmosphere, no oxygen in water molecules. What would happen to life on Earth if suddenly there was no oxygen? Without oxygen, the effects on our bodies would be immediate and severe. Every breath we take relies on oxygen, and without it, our cells would begin to die within seconds. In fact, you'd only have about 10 seconds of useful consciousness before you black out. Our bodies are designed to convert oxygen into energy through a process called cellular respiration. Without it, our organs start to shut down, beginning with the brain. Within minutes, life on Earth would start to fade. Now, let's pull back and think even bigger. What happens to the planet itself without oxygen? Oxygen is essential not only for animals but also for plants. In fact, it's the very building block of water, and without it, all bodies of water, oceans, rivers, lakes, would break down into hydrogen gas and disappear. Without water, ecosystems collapse. Plants that rely on photosynthesis would die, triggering a massive collapse in the food chain. No oceans, no water, no life. Oxygen isn't just crucial for life, it's a key element in many materials we rely on daily. Without it, the very foundations of our modern world would crumble. Take the Golden Gate Bridge, for example. Without oxygen, the steel cables holding up this iconic structure would lose their strength, and the concrete towers would collapse into dust. And it's not just bridges. Skyscrapers with their concrete and metal frames would suffer the same fate. Imagine New York City's skyline. Within moments, landmarks like the Empire State Building and One World Trade Center would begin to disintegrate. Even natural wonders like the Grand Canyon would look different. Oxygen makes up nearly half of the Earth's crust. Without it, the very ground beneath our feet would weaken. The mighty cliffs and plateaus would start to break apart, crumbling into fine dust as the rocks lose their structure. From ancient monuments like the Great Wall of China to modern engineering marvels like the International Space Station, all would be rendered unstable and would crumble within minutes. Oxygen is the glue that holds these structures together. Without it, our achievements would literally turn to dust. The loss of oxygen wouldn't just destroy buildings, it would dismantle the legacy of human civilization. But it doesn't end there. Our very sky would look different. The reason our sky is blue is that oxygen molecules scatter sunlight. Without oxygen, the sky would go pitch black. The atmosphere itself would thin, losing pressure, and Earth would become a lifeless, barren rock exposed to the brutal radiation of space. In just moments, a world without oxygen would become a desolate wasteland. Life would cease to exist, and Earth would be unrecognizable. Luckily, this scenario is purely hypothetical. Oxygen is one of the most stable elements on Earth, essential to life as we know it, but thinking about a world without it reminds us just how delicate our existence really is. If this video left you breathless, don't forget to like and subscribe to AstroWatch. Let us know in the comments what other what-if scenarios you want to explore, and stay tuned for more cosmic questions. Until next time, keep watching the stars and breathing that precious oxygen.